This is the 72nd time that the woman has been pregnant within half a year. In the past, every time she got pregnant, her husband forced her to have an abortion, and a funeral would be held for each stillborn baby. This time, the woman was permitted to give birth, but she gave birth to a monster. However, her husband was extremely delighted. After the monster was born, he was put on a mask and treated like a dog. Despite having no hands or feet, the monster could still move nimbly with his disabled limbs. He was able to catch dragonflies at an astonishing speed. When he was hungry, he would scramble with the dogs for the leftover food. As time went by, people came to call him the Dog King. An accidental climb forever changed his future. He climbed up to the window and caught a glimpse of his father teaching his younger brothers to dance. But his younger brothers had no talent for dancing and couldn't learn it no matter how hard they were taught. Yet the Dog King could perfectly imitate the dance moves just by watching once. He even improved the dance on his own, making the dance more graceful. His incomplete limbs couldn't hide his remarkable dancing talent. He started dancing wildly as if he had put on the red dancing shoes. The beautiful dance brought him unprecedented joy, and he also hoped to win his father's recognition with his proficient dancing skills. When he practiced the dance to the most perfect state, a miracle happened. He actually grew human legs again. He dashed into the village like a madman, eager to share the joy of having regained his legs. But when he passed by the children's school, he was met with looks full of discrimination and disdain. The Dog King had thought that with his legs, the villagers would no longer look down on him. But at that moment, he felt an unprecedented sense of fear. All the resentment he had accumulated from the cold shoulders he received on ordinary days burst out at this moment. Looking at the people in front of him, he took off the mask that he had worn since birth, revealing his terrifying face. The villagers were so scared that they fled in all directions. With his terrifying appearance, the Dog King began to amuse himself in this way. Whenever someone showed disgust or anger towards him, the Dog King would take off his mask and scare them away. Until one day, the Dog King met someone who wasn't afraid of him, a blind musician. Two talented individuals with disabilities met at this very moment.